The lenses for my clearance lights, headlights and fog lights are the proper colour, clean and not missing or damaged. For my fluids, I will check my oil by removing the dipstick, cleaning it, replacing it, removing it again, and ensuring the oil is filled to the proper level. Coolant is checked at the reservoir and is filled to the proper level. Power steering fluid is checked by sight glass or dipstick and is filled to the proper level. For fluid and air leaks, I will look underneath. There are no puddles of oil, fuel or coolant on the ground. There are no drips from the engine or transmission. My hoses and air lines are not leaking or damaged. On to steering systems. My power steering gearbox is securely mounted and not leaking. My steering hoses and connections are not cracked, worn or leaking. My steering system has no missing nuts, bolts or cotter keys. My steering connecting links, arms and rods from the gearbox to the wheel are not cracked. My sockets and joints are not worn or loose. Next is tyres. I will check that the tyres are properly inflated with a tyre gauge. There are no cuts or damage that would show body plies on the sidewall or tread. My valve stems are not missing, damaged or broken. My stem caps are not missing or damaged. There are no duals with mismatched diameters. The tread depth on my steer tyres is at least 4 30-seconds and 2 30-seconds on the rest. My rims are not cracked or bent and have no illegal welds. I'm not missing any studs, and my bolt holes are not out of round. My lug nuts are not missing or damaged. There are no rust trails or shiny threads indicating a loose nut. Next is leaf springs, mounts and shocks. My leaf springs are not shifted, missing, cracked or broken. My spring mounts are not missing, cracked or broken. My shocks are secure and not damaged or leaking. Onto brake lines, hoses and leaks. The air hoses are not leaking, cracked, worn or frayed. All hoses are secure. For brake contaminants, there is no grease or oil on the linings or brake drums. Next is lenses and reflectors. The lenses on both the truck and trailer are the proper colour, clean and not missing or broken. The reflectors on both the truck and trailer are the proper colour, clean and not missing or broken. For the traffic monitoring devices, my side mirrors and hood mirrors are clean and not cracked. The brackets are mounted securely and not missing any parts. My battery is secured, the connections are tight, and there is no sign of excessive corrosion. The cables and lines are secure and not cracked or worn. The battery box and/or cover is secure. On to fuel and DEF tanks. My fuel tank is securely mounted, the caps are tight, and there are no leaks from the tank or lines. My DEF tank is securely mounted, the caps are tight, and there are no leaks from the tank or lines. Next is the frames. The tractor frame has no cracks, broken welds, or other damage. The trailer frame has no cracks, holes, broken areas on the floor, or broken cross members. The trailer tandem's release lever and pins are secured and locked. Next is the air and electric lines and connections. Both the air and electric lines on both the truck and trailer are properly connected, free of damage and locked in place. My hoses and lines are not cut, cracked, chafed, spliced, taped or worn. They are not tangled, pinched or pinched. My air and electric lines are not dragging on the ground or on any vehicle parts. My fifth wheel skid plate is securely mounted to the platform and properly lubricated. There are no cracks, breaks or excessive wear. Onto the kingpin, apron and gap. The kingpin is in place and not bent, damaged or worn. The visible part of the apron is not bent, cracked or broken. My trailer is flat on the fifth wheel skid plate. There is no gap between the skid plate and apron. Next is locking and safety devices. The locking jaws and lever are fully secured around the kingpin. The release arm is in the in and locked position. The sliding fifth wheel locking pins are not damaged and are out and in the locked position. Next is the landing gear and clearance. The landing gear is fully raised, there are no missing parts, and the crank handle is secured. The landing gear support frame and landing pads are not damaged. The fifth wheel is positioned properly so that the tractor frame does not make contact with the landing gear during turns. My reflective tape is present and secured to the side of the trailer. My reflective tape is present and secured to the rear of the trailer. Finally, lenses and reflectors. Again. My lenses are the proper color, clean and not broken or missing. My reflectors are the proper color, clean and not broken or missing.